Hello everybody and welcome to Starside News. And today I'm talking about No Man's Sky again. And I haven't made any gameplay videos on it because all I've been doing is playing the game. I haven't made videos on it yet because I want to get myself familiar with the game, and I kind of want to do a review first for the game. And I decided I didn't want to do the review until I kind of knew the game and knew what it was about and knew the fullest of the game and played it for myself. But I went a little crazy and put about 100 hours between two games that I have on it and got to the center. Yeah, I got to the center of the Yucca Galaxy. And there will be spoilers in this video, but I'll tell you when those are coming out yet. I'm going to tell you how I feel about the game first and some other stuff, and yeah, we'll get to what happens when you get to the center. If you don't want to know, I'll tell you when I'm going to talk about that, and you can exit the video or whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I love the game. Obviously, I have 100 hours in two games, so obviously good. I don't know. It's just everything I want it to be. Everything they said it would be. I've seen some negative reviews on it saying that it's not, which I don't understand. It's exactly what they said it would be. The fact that two players met up and couldn't see each other, and a couple more people have done it and they couldn't, it's a little disappointing. But I mean, it wasn't really supposed to be multiplayer, so I mean, that's whatever. Really, I don't care. I don't really play online that much, so I mean, it doesn't really affect me. But yeah, I got the limited edition. If you saw my unboxing, love that I got this on Amazon, like $64. So not much more than the regular game itself. Steel case, art book, comic book. 3 things for the DLC: the Phoenix Core, the Boltcaster MS, and some trading charisma. So I think it seems like the trading charisma is for like the Vikings in the game, because like I had the highest relationship in it, and I don't remember doing that much of them. But I don't know. It could be for any of them. I don't know. It could be for all of them, for all I know. But yeah, I'm very happy I got that. Love it. The only thing is, I wouldn't rate it a 10 out of 10 until this next update comes out. I might rate it a 10 out of 10 when this next update comes out, because the game crashes. It definitely crashes. Last night, I started at 9 o'clock. Okay? I built a ton of warp cells. I have the warp reactor Sigma, Ta, and Theta. All 3 of those. I don't know if there's an Omega one. There's rumor that there is, and you can travel like over 2,000 light years per jump. But I haven't seen or anything. I haven't actually seen a real picture of it in the game. If you have, tell me where to find it, please. But yeah, so in my first game, the reason I started my second game is because of the waypoint glitch. I don't know if it's a glitch or they just wanted you to only have 3 and never be able to cancel them, which seems kind of dumb. So yeah, when I started the game, I wasn't listening to anything the game had to like tell me. I was just like, ooh, everything's cool, space, So I did find the hyperdrive and everything. Like, I figured that was a tutorial, so I was kind of following it. But still, at the same time, I was looking at everything. I didn't really know what the Atlas stuff was when I first started. Like, I jumped right into the game, didn't look up anything beforehand. Knew nothing. I just jumped right into it. So when I started, I followed the Atlas path, but I didn't really know what it was or anything. Nobody completed it. In my second game, I completed it 60 hours non-stop, just did the Atlas thing as soon as I started. Yeah, 16 hours non-stop, and I stopped it right after I completed it. That's how I started my second game. It was a fun time, because I wanted to know what it was. I couldn't go back and do it. I already warped ridiculously far away from the Atlas station, and I sold Atlas stones in the first game because I was like, is it just a trading commodity? Like, what the fuck is this? I should have known, since it was kind of special and I needed stuff to get it, and it's kind of my fault. But the waypoint thing really isn't my fault. I mean, it's a little bit my fault for warping away from stuff. I didn't know you couldn't cancel them. So I decided in that game I would just straight to the center, Well, not straight. I mean, I stuffed up planets and did stuff for a while. But yeah, 100 hours between 2 games. So it's not exactly 50-50. You know, I think I have more hours in my first game than my second. Which I do plan on going to the center in my second game as well. Just because, why not? I was looking on the Wikipedia for the game, and they know the names of the first 8 galaxies. The first couple aren't procedurally generated names. I think 5 of them were. I think 5. 5 were procedurally generated names, and then not procedurally generated names, and then the rest of them were, because they just named a bunch of them. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I was getting to. We already knew there was more galaxies in the game, so that's not really a spoiler. But if you did consider that a spoiler, I'll probably put words or something. But yeah, basically, I'll put spoilers in the title or the description, because this video is about the game, okay? So I'm sorry if you saw that and you didn't want to see that, but we knew there was more galaxies. It's a universe, okay? So spoilers, okay? Talking about stuff now. End of Atlas Path is you need 10 stones to birth a new star. Now, the birth the new star thing, I think it's where another player starts at, but the game I completed didn't do the Atlas Path, so I don't know if that changes anything when you complete it. It might, but I don't know. I don't think it does. But anyway, yes. Okay, now spoilers for the end in the center. When you get to the center, okay, you're gonna need the 3 warp reactors. I think, pretty sure. Yeah, you need 3. The Sigma, Tau, and Theta. Okay, don't think there's Omega, but there might be. Okay, so you get to the edge, and there'll be a picture behind me somewhere. Here, somewhere. Okay, don't really know. Anyway, there'll probably be like an end part. If you follow the, you don't have to follow the galactic like path. You can just keep going as far as you can, and then okay, you turn on the galactic path right at the end. Okay, it's the only way to actually click on the galactic core for some reason. I don't know why you can't actually click on it. Yeah, you follow that and you go over. And it's about 6,000 light years away. Now, I was warping a lot at 9:30 to 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is when I got to the galactic core. Okay, so that's a few hours. Non-stop warping. Well, I stopped a couple times just to talk to save because crashes. It crashed about maybe 3 times was playing that time. 3 or 4. I think it was 3 though. It may have been 2 or 3. I think it was 2 or 3. Which, you know, if you keep going to space stations and stopping and saving, you're pretty good. You know, you may lose 1 warp, but you can just do that over again. That's whatever. And I was writing down all of my warps in a field notes thing that I got. I kept writing down like this is how far I'm away from the center and this is what time. Just because at first I felt like I was making no progress. I don't know why, I just didn't. But as I started writing down, I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Because I started at 33,000 light years away from the center at 9:30. Got there at 3 a.m. Basically non-stop, you know, stopped to eat and drink and everything, but like I ate also, I played and everything, but yeah. So when you get to the center, it's cool, I think. You go to the center, it starts zooming out really fast. Like starts out slow and then starts going faster and faster and faster. It just shows you the scale of how big it is. It's insane. And then you see the entire galaxy, and then it pans over. It's dark, and then you go into a new one, and that is the what's the name of it? Starts with an H. Let me look. I have a picture of me going to it. Yeah, I try to make it's the Hilbert dimension. I don't know why it's a dimension, not a galaxy, so it's kind of interesting. But there's like 8 names of ones that you can go to after this one. So, well, there's 8 of them. They don't know the 9th one for some reason. I don't know who made the wiki, so I don't know. Yeah, the Hilbert dimension. So, yeah. you keep everything, like your starship, your inventory slots, you keep your multi-tool. Everything is broken, though, when you go there. But, okay, I think the center is kind of like how centers of galaxies are, like, in the real world, like, because black holes, they warp you, okay, in this game. And in the middle of galaxies, there's a supermassive black hole. So I think that's kind of what they were going for with the center. I could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. But it warps you, so maybe? But it was really cool just to see the thing go out and then back, and the scale of just everything. It was incredible. Tried to make a video of it. I double-clicked the thing to start a video, but I think they had it locked. You know how some games have, like, stuff like scenes locked, so you can't record them, which kind of sucks. But I understand, like, you know, copyrights maybe for some stuff, but that seemed like a weird time. It may have been my fault. I might not have double-clicked it. I may have clicked it once and saved the footage before. I don't know. Because I was playing on PlayStation, but I'm sorry I didn't get the video for it. It's cool, though. I mean, like, it's whatever. Yeah, discovered... Oh, I guess it was 2:42 when I discovered the Herbo Dimension. It was about 3 when I looked at the clock, but, you know. 2:42, about 3 o'clock. 16th. So about a week after the game came out. 100 hours into it. Already this far into it. I'm not stopping playing it. Yeah, like, I'll definitely start posting gameplay video from this game. I'm gonna play my other game still. Probably not as much as this one, since I'm in the next galaxy or dimension. I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably just be exploring more, not trying to get to the center as fast. But yeah, I like my ship. It's cool. It's the one with the ring around it. You can see it. It'll be up. But yeah. So I do have to say I really do. I did really enjoy this game. I know people kind of hyped up the center a little too much and were kind of disappointed about it. And a lot of people. I posted the picture of the galactic core, like, of me about to warp to it. I didn't give any other spoilers. This is spoilers, though. This is definitely spoilers. I just talked about everything. So yeah. But there was a lot of people just upset with the game and just saying it's not what it was supposed to be and everything. And they kind of like, why isn't there more at the center? What really could else? What did you want at the center? Like, see, I sat there and thought about that. Like, what else did you really want at the center? Like, what? Like, did you want? You know, like, what are they gonna put? You got any ideas? Like, like, making something really cool isn't that easy, you know, like, what would you put there? Like, some people are like, oh, it's going to be Earth. And, like, they could have done that. It would have been probably really bad and really hard to do. Like, yeah, you could have taken, like, maps and tried to scale and everything, and it would have been hard, but, like, you could have done that, but I don't think that would have been that cool. I mean, I don't know, some people overhyped it. I didn't. Like, I've been following it for years, but I was hyped for the game, and I'm happy with it. Like, very happy. I obviously have played it a lot. But, there's a lot of bad reviews for it, and just, you know, everybody likes the AAA Call of Duty games. I don't. I like the small indie games about the adventure and everything, not like another multiplayer shooter, you know? Not my kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have this game, I definitely recommend it. Even though I kind of just spoiled it, but how do you really spoil this game? I mean, if you really watched the interviews and everything and all the gameplay, you know, you kind of put it together that's what it was going to be. They said there was more galaxies. How the hell are you going to get to them? You know, if you kind of put that together, kind of, you should have guessed after a little bit, or at least speculated, not know for sure. And there could have been more. There could have been something more at the center, definitely, but I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. I like how insignificant it makes you feel at the end, because all you just did all that. You feel like you worked your ass off to get there, and it's like, oh yeah, do it again. But yeah, when you see that initializing screen again, you're like, oh no, why? But yeah, I'm not mad. I actually really enjoyed how they did it. And, okay, another topic I want to bring up before I end this video. It's already gone on for 15 minutes. Me just rambling about and gushing over this game. I'm so happy Mark and Jack played it, and PewDiePie played it, but it was definitely a lot more cut up and not, straightforward, just non, the gameplay. Which is okay, different aspects, different people and their opinions about it, which is really cool to see. I have not watched any other gameplay other than Jack and Mark and PewDiePie play it. I'll definitely probably be watching more after I can, not have this game consuming my life completely. But yeah. I don't know how many people have reached the center. I know a few have, but I was on a page and someone was like, not many have. You're one of the very few, but I don't actually know the number. If any of you know the number, please put it in the description. Yeah, I did it. Add me to that number. That'd be a really cool feature, actually, that tells you how many people have actually reached it, because when I reached it, it said the Galactic Core was undiscovered. I'm just assuming that's, just for everything, you don't really go there, per se, you get warped to the Hilbert dimension, and then you gotta go to, there's a whole bunch of different names for them, but, this is the second one. There's more after it, and that's really interesting. People that make it to the center and go to this one are even less likely to meet people, I would assume, because how many people are in the Hilbert Galaxy dimension right now? There can't be that many. I know a lot of people are still really far away from the center, so it'll be interesting. But, okay, the thing I want to talk about was DLC/updates. I think it came out the other day about how they might actually do paid for DLC, which is completely understandable, okay? Yes, Sean Murray once said that there won't be any. Yeah, okay. It sucks that he said that as early as he did. But then he went to say that he'll definitely be doing free updates, lift stuff in it. He definitely has not taken that away. He's just saying if there's something more I don't know how to say this, more difficult to do, something that's going to cost money, a lot of money to do, adding land vehicles wouldn't be that hard to do, you just get a couple assets, you already got the, physics for some of the stuff in the game, so, it wouldn't be that hard to do, I mean, that's not that hard of a thing to add. Okay, then, say you want to, add, maybe, I don't know, cities on every 1,000 planets, big, alien populations, big towers and shit, something that's going to take a lot more assets, a lot more stuff to do with that. I can see that being, a $5 to $10 thing, plus other stuff in it, of course. But, it's understandable that you would want people to pay for something that's a lot more difficult for your small team to make, that's going to take longer to do. That makes sense, we'll see what happens. The game just came out, and people are already getting, way, over the top of some of the shit for it. But, that's my opinion. Yeah. I don't know. I've kind of just been rambling about this game, really. Really just wanted to say I beat it. Beat it. That's kind of a weird term to use for this game. There's no real winning. There's just getting further consumed into it. You don't play No Man's Sky for only an hour. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. Anyway, almost 20 minutes. So yeah, I love it, recommend it. Gameplay on this one will definitely be coming out soon. Hope I can explore more with you guys. And yeah. It was definitely an interesting journey. I saw a lot of cool stuff. There'll be a lot of pictures. Took tons of screenshots of my ships in cool places and everything. Lots of animals, lots of creatures, lots of videos. Short videos I took. Space anomalies are cool and everything. Yeah. That's all I really have to say about this. Thank you guys so much for watching.